Alright, welcome back to Ghost Preparedness. We did not do this video yesterday, so we are going to get it knocked out this morning. Let's talk home defense, and particularly birdshot for home defense. Now, somebody probably just got super offended, super butthurt over me saying that, why would you sit there and run birdshot for home defense? You need to be running this or that, and birdshot, you're not going to do anything, and yada yada, so on and so forth. Well, here's my reasoning behind using birdshot. Home defense is important, like, no matter what way you look at it. And there is so many different rounds, so many different calibers that you can use to sit there and defend your home. Like, I will never disagree with that. But when it comes down to my particular situation, I'm a shotgun guy. I love shotguns. You know, I own multiple shotguns, and I will probably buy more shotguns. Like, I love them. They're very fun. They are a multi-purpose firearm, and post-COVID, ammo for a shotgun was, you could find it just about anywhere. Now, not so much. I mean, you could find it here and there, but birdshot is still one of those things that, you know, you could still find a lot of. Not nearly as much prior to COVID, but you could still find a good amount of birdshot. So with that being said, I have accumulated quite a bit of birdshot for the 20 gauge and kind of the 12 gauge. Like, prior to COVID, you know, I bought my first legit actual shotgun and started, you know, actually really truly investing in ammo, and just birdshot was the number one thing that I found. So I got quite a bit of it. You know, I was doing a lot of trap shooting. I was, you know, doing a lot of just going out back and shooting, and birdshot was just the most convenient thing and something that I could pick up for an affordable price. So I've accumulated quite a bit of birdshot. So right there by itself, birdshot is just my number one ammo that I have a lot of. So there's that. Moving into the next thing, there's so much stuff around birdshot that if you shoot somebody, you're not going to kill them. If you shoot somebody, you're not going to drop them or whatever. The way I look at it on this particular subject is, if somebody breaks into my house, it's a relatively close distance. Like, it's a close quarters, like most homes. You know, you're not going to be shooting 500 yards in your house trying to defend your home. Like, it's going to be up close and personal. And I'm sorry, if you shoot somebody in the chest with birdshot, you're going to drop them. Now, unless if they're sitting there wearing plate carriers or, you know, body armor or something like that, you're going to drop them. And you might not kill them, but you're definitely going to remove that threat. Now, we're gonna test this theory at some point this summer on this channel. Like, we're going to actually, like, sit there, get some stuff set up, and actually run some shooting drills, actually testing as to how well birdshot will penetrate through thick clothing and everything. But at the end of the day, birdshot will drop somebody. Like, I'm sorry, like, if you get shot in the chest, the face, the leg, whatever, with birdshot at a close distance, you're going to drop them. Like, you might not kill them, but you're definitely going to drop them. And if you have multiple people, then you just sit there and simply reload. It's no different than an AR-15. Like, you sit there, you got multiple people. You put rounds into the first person, you put rounds into the second person. Like, it's as simple as that. So, but we are going to actually test that theory. Get something set up with, like, thick clothing, jackets, stuff like that, because, you know, during the summer, like we're moving into now, you know, people aren't going to be breaking into your house dressed like it's -20 outside. maybe a hoodie, but yeah, then obviously come wintertime, people are going to be bulked up a little bit. So we're going to test this theory. Now, moving into the final thing as to why I kind of use birdshot for home defense is, in my opinion, and this is another thing that we're going to test on this channel, slugs, buckshot, 5.56, pistol calibers, I feel have an easier chance of penetrating a wall. And this could go multiple ways. Whether you live in town, you live in a household full of multiple people. I personally don't want to hit my child or somebody else living in the house. Or I don't want to sit here and hit my next door neighbor. Birdshot penetrating a wall, unless if you're right up close and personal, isn't really going to happen. And we're going to test this theory. We're going to sit down and actually test this theory, get some plywood, make some improvised walls, whatever, and actually test this theory on the channel. I'm sure somebody's tested it on their channel, whatever, but we're going to do it on this channel. And I'm either going to be right or I'm going to be wrong. Either way, if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. If I'm right, I'll admit it. But yeah, to me, birdshot has there's a less chance of penetrating your wall and hitting someone that doesn't need to be hit with birdshot versus other items. Yes, buckshot, slugs, 5.56, all these other rounds, all these other calibers would be great for the whole home defense purpose. But the fact that I have an overabundance of birdshot, the fact that birdshot can easily, effectively drop somebody, and the fact that the chances of birdshot penetrating your walls are very slim, make birdshot a very good option for home defense. And I'm sure somebody's going to sit here and be like, oh my god, this is absolute blasphemy, unsubscribe, or you're a terrible person, whatever. But if you actually sit down there and you think about it, if you're running a choke or no choke or whatever, your patterns are either going to be really tight or you're going to have wider pattern. And I'm sorry, if you have a choke that you're going to have a nice close pattern, I'm sorry, you hit somebody with the proper choke in your shotgun that allows you to have a tight pattern, you're going to drop them, without a doubt, hands down 100%. I mean, you got the wider patterns, you're still going to drop them, but you're just going to have that wider pattern. So, in theory, it would work if you have multiple people, kind of remove the threat on top of removing the other threat, whatever. But yeah, there's just so many different variables with the whole home defense thing. I mean, you do as you please. I mean, if you want to sit there and run a 50 cal as your home defense weapon, then by all means do it. A little excessive in my opinion, but if that's what you want to run, then so be it. Run it. But me personally, shotguns are the primary weapon in this house. Birdshot's the primary ammo in this house, and that's what I'm going to run. I mean, there's a million different better options out there, but that's personally what I will run. That's what I'm comfortable with, and yeah, that's what I'm going to run. So, if you like the video, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm sure this is going to get interesting. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. At some point today, I really do need to do a little tour for you guys on this new setup, but we'll get there. But yeah, that's all I really have, so I hope everybody has a wonderful day.